Hello, everybody. I figured I'd give it one more shot to go live. It's been a while since I have, so I thought, what the heck? Let's see if it works. I just wanted to fill you in on some stuff. I mean, the car saga. I am going to be putting out the video hopefully later tonight, possibly tomorrow. And I see nobody's on. Of course, it's really a stupid time for me to be doing this because if you're in my time zone, it is really probably just about dinner time. But I wanted to come on and just talk to you a little bit about the car saga. For what it's worth, is over, and I did get the little babies home. Hi, Sandy. I just got here too. I will show you one of the little babies who is sitting with me in the chair, and this is Bailey. Bailey, say hi. Say hi, Bay. Say hi to all my friends. Yes. So they're starting to get back to normal. It's a little hard for me. My leg is really killing me. I have been blaming it on, not blaming it on the dogs per se. It was really awkward at first, Sandy, when they first came home. They were kind of looking around like, whose house are we in now? And then there was that recognition, and then all of a sudden, yeah, he's a sweetie, Bailey. But they all are. They really all are. But they got used to it probably quicker than I did. I mean, they were very quiet the first day or two. It was delightful. And then they started barking like crazy. The problem for me is because of the extent of my surgery and because of where my surgery was, I have issues with bending down. It's really, really hard for me to bend down, and my leg is swollen and it gets more swollen, and I'm having lots of nerve pain and trying not to take all the heavy duty medication. I don't want to start on that if I can possibly help it. And I'm trying to remember who it was. By the way, this is just an aside, who had said something about the. Look at me. This is Raquel Welsh desperately needing grooming. So I'm gonna have to take. Yeah, I have the extra strength Tylenol, and I don't know if I have a leave in the house. I think I have Advil. I think so. I don't know. But I think one of them can raise your blood pressure. My blood pressure was crazy high today. I felt awful. But hi, Dan. Yeah, it's I've been trying to settle in. It's not been the easiest thing possible because my leg hurts. It's swollen and it hurts, and it's a real issue for me. And getting the dogs back, I've had to do a lot. And by car saga, I was running, ha ha. I was going from dealership to dealership and test driving cars and going through all of that, and it was not at all pleasant. It was not at all a fun thing to do. I can think of many things I'd rather do than that. Oh, it was horrible, Sandy. It really was. And wherever I went, I had to laugh because I would drive different cars and say, "Oh, I could do this. I could definitely do this." And then they would come in with a price that was crazy high. And some of the prices were even higher than the Mercedes. And I said, they're nuts. One of the big issues probably was the fact that I did not want to put money, didn't want. I can't put money down. So that was definitely an issue for me. So I don't know. But it's over. It's over at last. Oh, if you went by yourself, yeah, that's not a fun thing to do. I did get a couple of my friends to go with me. Linda went with me a couple of times. Gail went with me a few times. I did go by myself, I think twice. But the whole thing was just not fun. Did not enjoy it. Thanks, Susan. Yeah, I just wish that my leg would feel better. I'm in a lot of pain. And I was blaming it all on doing too much, and I was doing more, trying to get things done in the house and trying to get it ready for the dogs and all of that, and lifting some heavier packages, trying to get them out of here because I don't have help really, and it's very, very hard to get the stuff done. I can't clean my house, and I've been trying to clean a little bit, and I really need to get a handyman in or somebody to spend a little time doing some stuff. But I was doing the best I could, but I had totally forgotten that I had almost fallen one night, and when I almost fell, I caught myself, but I knew that my leg was going to hurt the next day because it really started to feel like it was going. And, oh, Sandy, do you want me to tell you what I got? Because I'm putting up a video later that's going to show you everything about it. Um, yeah, I've got to find somebody. I really have to find somebody. I need to get some stuff done. The issue, of course, is trying to get it and make it happen, and to have it happen on a budget of very little to nothing because I have not. Oh, thanks, Rita. I actually, in the video that I did today, I talked about this eye makeup a little bit. Oh, thanks, Susan. Um, because I went a little bit sultrier with the eye makeup look today. It was just time to do a little more me. And I did more of the orange lipstick, though it's at this point eaten off. And yeah. So, oh, but what I started to say was, oh, hi. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You can say thanks to Raquel Welsh, even though this thing desperately needs to be washed. I'm going, yeah, right, Dan. Um, so I'm going to get that, I'm going to make that happen too. And I'm sure I'll do a video on it. Uh, yes, you mentioned that, Sandy, that moisturizing cream. I'll have to look into that at some point. But I'm really so happy with what I have. And I have to tell you, that Biore micellar water, I love it. I use it every single day. I really feel like it cleans. It leaves me feeling very fresh and very clean. Um, yeah, alive. It was time to do a live. I really have missed them so much. I really love doing them, and I love interacting with you. So I've got my fingers and toes crossed that I'm going to be able to do it. This one is the crowd pleaser. And yeah, it's a really nice one, and the color is biscuit. As I say, it needs to be washed desperately. So once it is, it's going to look a whole heck of a lot better. I really need them all done. Yeah, I have to look at that. But you know something? I just called in, Sandy. I called in. I needed an electrician to come in because every time I tried to make anything in this kitchen downstairs, the smoke alarm would go off. So it was very old and it really needed to be replaced. So I replaced it with a combination smoke and carbon monoxide detector. And I did two of them, one upstairs and one downstairs. So I got that taken care of. I also have to get a plumber to come in and change a faucet in the kitchen downstairs because it too is 32 years old. No, the router issue is not fixed, as in poo poo poo, Sandy. I hope it stays good for a while, but no, the router issue is not at all resolved at this point. But hopefully I'll get to that. And, you know, I have lots of little things to get done, but until I get back to work and get some money coming in, it's just too scary a place to be to keep spending money without having it come in because there's not enough to last as long as I might need it to last. So I don't even want to think about that because I don't want to get nervous. So I'm going to take it just a step at a time. But oh, this was really funny. Yes, the baby is panting. Let me show you him again. Just my boy. Just my little boy. Say hi, Bailey. Say hi to the people in there. You're going to say hi to the people? Say hi, people. There you go. There you go. He just waved, or his version of it. Yeah, he is a sweetie pie. I have to tell you, it's really hard. It's really, really hard. Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, he's a sweetie pie, but they all are. I have all three of them are sweetie pies. They are incredible, except that they dug under the fence day before yesterday and wound up in my neighbor's yard. And I said, I cannot do this. I can't go chasing after dogs who are on the run. I can barely walk, let alone run. So, okay, let me get back to the story because I'm going to forget. I had tried that, I had a couple of perfumes that I was given, and I had tried them, and one of them that I had tried was Angel because I had Alien by Mugler, and I really liked it a lot. Didn't expect to because when you first spray it on, it's a little too strong for me. But on the dry down, I love it, and I love it hours later. It still smells great. So a couple of you have mentioned to me that Angel, also by Mugler, is even nicer than Alien, and that you get compliments on it every single time that you wear it. Well, I swear to God, today when the guy delivered the car to me, we were standing doing paperwork on my car, and he said to me, "What is that scent that you're wearing?" He said, "It smells wonderful, I swear." And I said, "It's Angel." And he said, "Oh," he said, "Yes." He said, "My aunt wears that and I love it." And I said, "Oh, wow, go figure." So, to all of you who said it was great, it was great. Yeah, write a pickup line. He's a young man with a 6-month-old baby who's absolutely adorable. And he was just very nice. He was all excited to drive the car to me. He actually fell in love with it, but I'm not going to talk about that now because I already did a video that I just have to edit and put out there. It's the last, hopefully, the last car video that you will see now. A memory fragrance. Yeah. And there are a couple of others that I really would love to try over time. I was I was given a gift of a couple of perfumes, and Angel was one. What was that other one? Ouch, I can't think of it. Um, what the heck was it? It was also, oh, heck, it was Marc Jacobs, Decadence. I have to show you that bottle at some point. That is unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. It's quite the thing, and it looks huge. I'm not 100% sure if Decadence is my fragrance yet. Oh, really? I used to have a problem with a lot of different perfumes, Sandy, but I know, isn't he sweet? I'll give you another little peek, Dan. There he is. There's my little boy. You have to look over here, Bailey. Bailey, you have to look at the people. The people. Oh, you're looking at your people? You're looking at mommy? You're kicking me, though. You can't kick me. That hurts. Ouch. We're sharing the chair. And that's. Okay, relax, baby boy. Relax. You're kicking me. You cannot kick me. It hurts. Um, aw. Yeah, he's such a little sweet boy. Even though he has to wear a belly band at the moment. Um, the other two are floating around here someplace. What was I saying? Oh, about the fragrances. He is little. All three of them. Oh, really? Oh, that's great, Dan. What's your dog's name? Um, they are all Havanese. Bailey is the biggest of the three, and Bailey weighs, I'm guessing, somewhere between 12 and 13 pounds. Milo probably weighs about 10 or 11. Louisville, very, very cute. You had mentioned that before. That's right. Oh, Molly, that's sweet, Dan. I love the name Molly. And Ruby's very delicate. Ruby, I don't think Ruby is more than 10 or 11 pounds herself. So they're all little, which would be great if I weren't in so much pain. But I just feel as if I will never get better. It just feels, people say to me it's such a short time and I'm doing so well. It may be a short time in everybody else's world, but in my world, Roxy Heart Sheets. Oh, yeah. Yeah, great. I had two dogs before these troops, and they were Cagney and Lacey. So they were much bigger. I know. I love the live too. I love being able to do it. I love being able to interact. The other videos are great, and they're really, I enjoy doing them. I enjoy bringing you information. Can you see the difference, Rita? There are days when I feel as if it's just not getting better. Oh, I started to tell you before, my brother has been after me. I need a new primary. Yeah, I know. It just feels like forever because it's already, in less than 2 weeks, it'll be 4 months. Can you believe? It's going to be 4 months. I don't know, Sandy, don't say anything. Poo poo poo. You can't you can't jinx it. Um, no place like home. Oh, that is so hard, Kay. I know. Yeah, it's so hard to lose them. Every time I do, I swear I'll never do it again. But then you do because you fall in love with these sweet little creatures. Oh, thanks a lot. Yeah, I mean, time has gone by and I am doing better and I am doing more, but as I say, it's almost 4 months and to still be in a lot of pain. My leg is still quite swollen. I'm told that it could be swollen for a long time. So, oh, Renee, hi. Nice to see you. Um, yeah, anyway, so my brother wanted me, I, this, my ex daughter in law's, hi, Renee. My ex daughter in law's mother is a nurse, and she had recommended this primary care physician. And I had, oh, hi, hi from Kansas City, Joyce. Um, I had picked from two women. Hi, Monica. Nice to see you. I had picked from two women, and the first one that I went to turned out to be a huge mistake. Hi, are you all there? Oh, yeah. No, no, no. It was frozen because my brother called me, so I got the call in the middle. I just told him I'll call him back. So I'm not going to stay on too long because I really do want to get back to him. I will possibly come back on again, but I want to let him know what's going on. So I had gone to the first doctor that he and I, thanks, Kay. This is Raquel Welsh, crowd pleaser wig. So it is a good length, I think. And I started using the Clarins again, by the way, and I do see some difference already. It's not that much. Hi, Carol. Thanks. Um, if only I felt half as well. Thanks, Dan. Um, so I had gone to that first doctor. She was horrific, and she sent me that bill for over $1,000 for that visit. Hi, it's great to see you too. Um, so I went to the first one and she was awful, and I still wasn't feeling well, and my brother kept saying, make an appointment with the other doctor. You need to get a primary. You have to. He said you have to have somebody who's there treating all of you. So I said, okay. So today I didn't feel well, and I said, all right, I'm going to call this doctor and make an appointment. I called up, and the girl in the office said to me, have you been here before? And I said, no, I have not. It'll be my first appointment. And she said to me, okay, our first available appointment for new patients is, I want to do a drum roll here. February 6th at, I think she made it for 1:30 or something like that. It's on a Wednesday. Do you believe? Hester, hi, so nice to see you. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you like them. Lord knows I have loads of them. So I said, I really don't feel well. I said, isn't there any way that I can possibly come in to see her before that? And she said, no, that's the only appointment she has. I said, are there ever any cancellations? She said, it could be. I said, could I get on a list for cancellation? She said, we don't do that. She said, if you want to call, I know. She said, if you want to call us on Fridays, sometimes you can find out about a cancellation on Fridays. I know. By February 6th, I could be dead. I mean, it's like, that's a long time. However, I made the appointment because I figured maybe something will happen in between in terms of her getting a cancellation. And if not, the time's going to go by anyway. And I read great reviews on her. People were saying how caring she is and how whole families are going to her. Oh, yeah, it's bad when you don't have that, Dan. Um, but having, having a doctor who really cares and who will spend the time, and two of the reviews said that she calls with her own lab results. What a thought. I thought it was great. So anyway, I do have an appointment for February 6th. Oh, I don't think it's going to make a diddly damn bit of difference. It's not as if it's somebody that they know, but I think look, I mean, if I have to go somewhere before that, I guess I can always go to an urgent care and just wait for the appointment. It's already November. So November, December, January, it's 3 months. Time goes by. Time definitely goes by. I cannot believe it. I have to tell you another aside. I'm getting a lot of inquiries lately about products that companies want me to try, and I have accepted several, I think, actually. So, Maureen, so great to see you here. I'm glad you made it. Um, so I'm gonna be doing a little bit of that as well, and I think that'll be fun. I think you may get a kick out of one aspect of today's video when I finally do get a chance to put it up, and you'll see what it is. I don't want to ruin the surprise of it, but I think you may get a kick out of it. If you do, let me know, and possibly I can do more of it in the future. I will tell you, I did mention at the start of this that Biore that I had tried, I absolutely love it. I will definitely buy it when this is used up. It makes my face feel so clean. I use it every day, and it really takes the makeup off. Oh, if you've been, I've got a lot of videos, Dan. I have a lot of videos up there going back. It's going to be 2 years soon. I don't remember if I started in November or February. I don't remember. But I've been here quite a while now. The eyeliner, let me think. I think it was one of the cheapy ones, Kay. Um, I'll show it to you in the next video because I can't remember. I don't want to say it was. I'm not sure. I'm really not. I love it too. Another call just came in. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Yeah, right. The makeup icon. But I did a little sultry look today with the eyes, and I kind of like it. And I missed my eyeliner because I haven't done it in a long time. I've done the really subtle kind of eye. But take a look at these eyebrows. They are really disgusting. They look like a hairy mess, and they totally lost their shape. So I'm going to have to fix that. But I have not really been focusing on the makeup. I've been doing makeup as an afterthought ever since I came home because there's been so much on my plate. You just found Penn Smith? I'll have to take a look. I am not, I think actually that sounds familiar. Kathy, hi, it's great to see you. I think I have seen that, Sandy, and I think I'll have to take a look again. I'm pretty sure I saw one video at some point, and I definitely will check it out. I have not been watching anywhere near the number of videos that I was before I got sick, so to all those of you who I did watch religiously before, forgive me. I'm trying to get back to it, but there's been so much that I've had to do. And oops, don't jump off, little boy. I have the chair raised. I don't want him to jump off and hurt himself. I'm gonna have to. Oh, okay, he's laying at the edge of it. I'm gonna turn it around so you can see him again. Can you see my boy? I don't know if he showed. She's an esthetician. I do remember. I absolutely do remember. Yeah, I will have to take a look at it again. I have to tell you on another note, and this, I have never had surgery before, so I am totally unfamiliar with the aftermath in so many ways. But yes, he actually gets treats all day long. My dogs absolutely love the Bill Jack treats. They're wonderful, and they will do anything for a Bill Jack treat. Now, do I sound like a commercial or what? But they do love them, and I give them the little liver treats, and I also give them. They have little peanut butter treats, and they love those as well. By the way, on a nicer note, I did. I don't want to say it out loud. Poo poo poo. I did. It appears get rid of the MICE. There were three. Yes. Yes, I really have to start to do that because I really need to branch out. And I'm starting to do that, and I'm really needing to do whatever I can because one has to keep reinventing oneself. And my intention is to write that book, but I can't do it yet. There's just too much going on right now, and I'm just not well enough to be able to focus on it as much as I'm going to need to. But I think there's an important story to be told here. But to get back to the thing about the surgery, the I was cut from just under the breastbone all the way down to my navel, angled from my navel down to my groin on the right side, and then across my leg. So it was a huge incision. And it feels hard. I mean, it looks good. The way it's healing, it's starting to look really good. Don't jump off, little boy. Oops, he just jumped off. Oh well. Okay, now at least I don't have to worry about him. Um, so, for those of you who've had surgery, does that hardness where the two sides meet, where they've stitched it, does that hardness just underneath get better? The pain is not better, Kay, sadly. It's worse, actually. But I'm thinking part of it is because I'm doing more. The scar tissue, thank you. Yeah, the scar tissue, it's hard. It feels like a hard, knobby thing underneath the stitches. Does that ever go away? Does it ever feel normal? Because it's starting to look less traumatized. I'm wondering if I should show it to you. No, I'm not going to show it to you. But it will get better, good. And I think after time goes by, I'd like to try to put on some of the coconut oil to see if that's going to help it. But right now, I've been really careful. And on a good note, the yeah, lucky you, and I hope that continues for a very long time, Dan. Dan said he never had surgery, if you hadn't seen that. Neither had I until this, so this was definitely not fun. But um, I don't. It's not a hematoma. Where vitamin E helps, so I would imagine that it does. And I've also been trying to remember to take my vitamin C and to take my vitamins to try to help my body to heal itself. But, oh, I was talking about the wound. That thing was absolutely huge. And thank God at this point, yes, vitamin E. Oh, the battery is down to 20%. Shoot. I forgot to plug it in. I should have kept it plugged in the whole time I was doing this, and I did not. Oh, oh, and I just knocked the thing off. If I hurt on my other side tomorrow, you'll be able to tell me why. This, by the way, arnica gel, okay? This is the 10-foot long thing. It's great. I should have had it when I was in the hospital in rehab, but at least I have it now. So let me plug it in so it stops eating up all the juice. Okay. The wound now is less than half a centimeter. The tunnel apparently closed up, and the nurse gave me the good bad news that they're doing recertifying because they went to a new computer program. Oh yeah, this charger is great, and the good thing about it, I got 3 of them. It was cheap. I got it on Amazon. There were 3 in a package, and it's the best thing I bought myself. Well, one of them. Arnica gel. Oh, okay. I definitely can try that. But I know also that extra virgin coconut oil is extraordinarily healing. So the wound is almost closed, and what the my visiting nurse, whom I adore, his name is Dan also, what he told me today was that I'm not going to be recertified, so I will only be seeing him a few more times because he just next week, and then they're not going to be coming anymore. It should be healing up soon, I'm thinking. It will be very nice to have that happen. It's just, it's a long haul. This is not an easy road. It is a painful road, and I really hate to take painkillers because I just don't want to go down that road if I can help it. I came very close to taking an oxycodone last night because I was in a lot of pain. Was it last night or the night before? It could have been the night before. But I came very, very close to taking it. And I guess I fell asleep again, so I didn't. I'm reluctant to take that one because the price that I pay, yes, Sheila is, and I will be updating. I really have to get in touch with her again tonight because she didn't know earlier in the day just how. Yeah, I know. I actually had a garment like that I wore for the first 6 or 8 weeks. Um, Very heroic. That's great, Dan. Um, Now I lost my train of thought. I thought I was doing so well tonight. Totally lost my train of thought. Oh dear. Shoot, I don't remember. Um, oh, Sheila. Duh. She didn't know the time of the surgery yet earlier today. She was going to find out this afternoon. And I was so crazy busy today with everything. So I was not here to get that information from her. But I will be getting it. I will be following up with David and getting whatever feedback I can. As she had mentioned in her video, Monica and Mary Ellen and I will all be updating and letting you know how it goes. And I know it's going to go well. I know that it is, no matter what, it is yes, absolutely praying for her. Yes, Kathy, I did get it, and I did a video about it earlier. So I don't want to talk about it now because I'm going to try to put that video up tonight so you'll actually see it. You'll see the old car, you'll see the new car, a little bit for the new car, and I'll tell you everything that happened with that. Um, Nobody wants to go under the knife. And once you've gone through anything like she has, and like I have, and so many other people have, you just don't want to revisit it. You don't want to go through all of that again. And I've just, she's going to do just fine. She's got the warden to take care of her. Her head does look, it does. I also told her, because she told me she wouldn't be able to raise her arms in the beginning, that I should send her my wigs. Hi, Sheila. It's great. It's thanks a lot. Yeah, she's going to do just fine. But once again, it's like going back to that place that you just don't want to visit again. So my prayer is that it's she's going to have a nice little nap, and the surgery will be over, and she will be symmetrical, and she will be in good shape, and everything's going to be just fine. So I've got my fingers and toes crossed for her, although I have great faith that it's going to work out extremely well. And she'll be on the road to recovery yet again. Yes, Sheila is one of the really special people in this world. We have a number of them in our community, and I am, yes, exactly. And I am grateful for them. It's just, we are very, very lucky to have met some very, very special people in this little corner of the universe. And I'm really happy to be here with all of you, and all the great people I've learned from. And I feel, I don't, I feel loved and supported, and it's just, it's a blessing. It really is a blessing. So, trying to, I'm wondering which one of my dogs is over on the sofa. I'm not sure if I turn it around. I think that might be Ruby, but you'd only see her back anyway. I feel it, Dan. I feel really cared for and wrapped in the arms of some really special people. So it's all good. What else did I want to talk to you about tonight? I'm not sure. But the little bits and pieces are falling into place. Yeah, isn't that awful? Every now and then I have to get a little sappy. Um, the content you signed up for? The sappy stuff or the other stuff? Of course, the dogs. Absolutely. Let me see if I can turn this around for just a minute and see if you can see Ruby on the sofa. Hey, Rube. Hey, Rube. I don't know if you saw her, but it is good to have them back, and it's really hard. My oldest boy is Milo, and Milo will be 12 years old. You didn't see her? Oh, darn. I had hoped that that she would show. It's hard for me to see when I'm getting around to her. Um, Milo is going to be 12 in February. Bailey will be 11 in March. And oh, in a few days, Ruby is going to be 10. So the time has gone by. It really has. And it's been nice. No, yeah, I know. Just let her rest and enjoy her. You can snuggle. I love snuggling with them. I can't do it right now. I can't keep picking them up. I did that the first day. I wanted to trim a little of the hair between their eyes because it was starting to grow in from that shaved haircut that they got. So I picked two of them up and tried to do it, and I paid a price the next day. So I said I have to let that go for now. There are things I simply cannot do for right now. So one of my local friends has offered to help, and I may ask her at one point, maybe in a week or so, if the dogs are still here with me. I may have to send them for another little visit if the leg doesn't get much better soon, because I can't do all this bending. I don't want to inhibit the healing. I need it desperately for me, and I need it desperately so I can get back to work so that I can actually survive. So it's a long haul, as I say. Um, I'm running on, it's almost 40 minutes. What, I don't even know what time it is here in the real world. I am so delighted that I was able to actually do this today. This is very, very exciting. And I am pleased with a lot of things that are going on and frightened by some of the other things. I just don't want to go backwards. I just desperately don't want to go backwards. I need to continue to heal and to move up this ladder toward, you know, oh, don't be silly. You know, it's a funny thing. People tell me that I'm strong. I think you are as strong, 710. I think you are as strong as you have to be, as you're forced to be. And, life throws things at you. Yes, I mean, thank God. So if this is the case, then maybe I can do them on somewhat of a more regular basis because I truly love doing them. As I say, I love doing the others as well, but I really love this because, again, the interaction. Yeah, I have to. Everybody is wanting to know. It's 11:10 now. Wow. Yeah. Um, ouch. My hand is going through the Halloween candy. Oh, that's really funny. I actually went out and bought some Halloween candy because I had bought some weeks before and I ate it all. I had a little bit at a time and I just, we get bitter or better. You're absolutely right. And I think we have to meet the challenges, whatever they are. I mean, we have to meet them one way or the other. My friend Linda, I was talking to her tonight. The way she deals with anything that she doesn't want to deal with in life is she goes to sleep. So she sleeps her way through many, many days. And I said to her today, I said, I wish I could do that. I really wish I could do that. I just wish I could fall asleep until it gets better, or, well, not until I'd be Rip Van Winkle, but just until that feeling passes. And I will tell you, in all fairness, in all truth, there are days when I get very depressed. I really do. Most days I don't, but there are days when I feel as if, oh my God, I will never be me again, and I will never be able to do all the things that I did do, that I want to do, I mean, I had a light bulb burn out, and my foyer is dark because I can't risk, there's no way that I could get up on a ladder and change a light bulb. I was going to ask the visiting nurse today, except that he mentioned that he had 18 patients to see today. So I thought it would be absolutely cruel to ask for any help. But excuse me, I'm not going to be you. I'm not going to be me again ever. Oh, Sandy, that's a depressing thought. I thought it would just take time and I would be me again. But there is that other little thing that sort of hangs over you, you know, known as the checkup. I have gotten through so much. I really have. There's no question about that. My son, God only knows, Carol, I have stopped asking because it got me very sad and very depressed to do it. I was getting a little bit upset with him, to be honest with you, but then I realized that, oh, yes, there's no question about the depression. Um, yeah, with David, we learn to readjust. Yes, that's true. That really is true. And finding new ways to do things. I realize with David that the problem is indeed about money. Not, I mean, once again, hi. I am really happy to see you here, Dolores. They have such a difficult business in terms of having to fund orders that there is just never money available for things that you might like to do. And as I say in the beginning, I was just looking at it from my point of view, but that's not fair. It is, it has to be, yeah, me too, Renee. You have to look at things, put yourself in somebody else's shoes. And I hope so, Renee. God, I hope so. It's very hard sometimes when you're feeling down and you're feeling as if you need somebody to care for you and there's nobody there to do it. But you have to think other people have their lives too and their own issues that they're dealing with, and we have to allow for that. So once again, listen, I'm a lucky gal. I really. Oh, I. So are you telling me that you are, Renee? Are you back? Oh, Cindy, it's great to see you. I always love watching your lives, and yeah, it's really great to be able to do one without the dreaded router issues. You know. So you have to step up to the plate. You have a couple of choices when life smacks you. You can either face it and you can grow from it, and or you can wallow in it. And you don't want to wallow in it. It's just not worth it, number one, and it accomplishes nothing. I find one of the most difficult things for me, and I don't know if this is common. Are you talking to me, Cindy? Um, I don't know if it's common for you to get this way, but I feel as if, oh, you're talking to Kay. Yes, indeed. Um, I just, oh, now I lost my train of thought again. I know it was about how we react to this when life zaps us, and that's good. I'm really glad you have to. If you get lost, then do look at the fortune, my friend. She lost a 27-year-old. Oh, he's 600 pounds. Oh, the poor thing. Oh, I am so, so sorry. Which cookies? I, Dolores, are you still on? I don't know if she left. Dolores had sent me cookies. I think, I think she got them on QVC. I'm not sure. When I was in rehab, God, those were good. They were so delicious. They really were. Um, yeah, that was so yummy. She makes one hell of a cookie, and the frosting was delicious. Oh, though, yeah, Kay, aren't they great? I love those cookies, and they have so many different flavors. I don't know if you tried the Snickerdoodle. They're really good. I don't know if they're still making the peanut butter one. Um, yeah, those are good, Dolores. The peanut butter ones were great, and they also had chocolate chip. They also have a lot of vegan varieties, but and the one with the little chocolate pieces in it. Not, the yeah, yes. Oh, but there's always more going on when somebody gets to that kind of a weight. Yes, my son sells cookies. It's called Jackie's Cookie Babies, and the website is Jackie's Cookie Connection. No, I think so. I think it's Jackie's Cookie Connection. Yeah, and the cookies are really wonderful. They're tiny little cookies. They're cookie babies, and they were born by accident, and they were doing extremely well. I mean, they're all over the country. They are in Canada, and the sad thing is, they can't. They're growing too fast for their money. Is what it is. Oh, you know something that's not a bad idea. They had some really nice Christmas things available. They also sell on Amazon, but I think, yeah, Jackie's Cookie Babies. Yes, It's actually his significant other. She is the one who, well, it's a long story. Her mother used to bake cookies back in the 70s, and her mother had a couple of bakeries, and she was very well known for her cookies. And she had stopped at one point, and then Rachel, who is David's significant other, started it up again a couple of years ago, and they started selling in kiosks locally in California, and then they started to do the little get a 10-foot cord, Cindy. That's what I did. This wonderful long cord. I am tethered now, even as I do this. Um, it's really great. So anyway, they were baking the big cookies, and at one point they needed something. Uh, they're at Walmart. Are they at Walmart? I know they're at Costco. The cord, I got this cord on Amazon. They were three in a package. I will try to find the link for it. They were really, really good. I love it. I absolutely love it. Best thing I got myself. That's one of them. And if any of you, and this is a very, very sexy subject, but if any of you are into brooms, I got the best broom. I really did. I love it. It's such a clever thing. It's such a simple thing and such a clever thing. It's a broom, duh, and it has a dustbin, but the dustbin has the long handle, which I need now because it's hard for me to bend over. And yes, a broom haul. It has this rake at the top of the dustbin so that when you get all the stuff in, all the, like when you have dogs and you have dog hair or anything like that, dust bunnies, anything, you can rake it out over the dust bin, and it's wonderful. I liked it so much that I got one for upstairs and one for downstairs because I cannot have them go from one side to the other anymore. I mean, from one floor to the other. I can't carry things up and down with me like that. So I got the two of them. But yes, this cord is absolutely fabulous. It's a terrific thing. So, oh, anyway, so back to the cookies. They needed something to weigh down the thing on the cookie sheets. I don't remember if it was wax paper or something. And they just plopped some little bits on the corners to do that. And in LA, they're in LA. And they just discovered these incredible, crunchy little cookies. The good thing about them also is they're like 10 or 11 calories each, so it's a no brainer. It was really funny because in the beginning, David had just said, because I said to him, what can be so different about the cookies? And he kept saying to me, just taste it. Just taste it. And I said, okay. And then when I did, when I did taste it, I really loved it. They also have this absolutely mammoth thing, nylon cords. Um, I don't know what this is made of, but these are wonderful. Oh, from Limerick. Oh, I think that's wonderful. That's great. Welcome. Must be awfully green there. My nephew was actually going to a wedding in Ireland. I don't know if he left yet or it was coming up very shortly, and he was really looking forward to that. So I'm sure we're going to be getting lots of photos because he's a wonderful photographer. He is by profession a political journalist, but he is a wonderful photographer. So we should get some great pictures back from him, and I look forward to seeing those. Are you from Manchester? Wow, I'm getting a lot of people from across the pond, and it's really lovely. And it's got to be crazy late for you. Oh well, I'm not on as late as I sometimes am, so it's not as bad as usual. And yeah, it's just terrific to have you here with me. I think I think I really probably need to start thinking about ending this. Is there anything else that anybody wants to talk about before I let this one go? Um, I was going to say I could try to come back later, but no, I think I'm not going to press my luck. I got really lucky to get through a whole one today, all in one piece. Oh, thanks, Patricia. This is Crowd Pleaser, and it's Raquel Welsh. It is in the shade Biscuit, and it desperately needs to be washed. So I'm going to be doing a video on that, showing how I wash it, and I've got to get several of them washed. And I'm going to be doing some, I'm going to be doing, aw, oh, thanks a lot, Dolores. I wish I were feeling great. My leg is killing me, but I'm going to make believe I feel great. So it is what it is. I'm going to be doing some more wig reviews in the not too distant future. And I love this one. I really love this one, Dolores. It's a nice color. It just looks so disgusting because it needs to be washed. But I put it on. So you will see a little bit more of the wiggy me in today's video that I'm going to try to upload later if I can possibly do it. So on that note, I'm going to bid you all fond farewell just for now and say that I look forward to seeing you very, very soon. Oh, what's wrong with the Raquel Welsh? I do have a little bit of an issue. Oh, it's been great catching up with you too, Dan. Um, that memory thing, that gets a little bit hot in the summertime, I know. But I have to tell you, thanks. My very favorite wigs are the Gabor. I love the Gabor wigs, so it's really good. My leg is cancer free. Oh, that's such a great thing to do. I'm going to do that. I'm definitely going to do that. Thanks so much. Okay, have a great night, everybody, and I will see you very soon. You know I love you. Take care. Bye bye.